Trump's ascent to the highest office in the US while facing dozens of criminal charges has left the country in uncharted territory. Donald Trump will be the first president to take office while several criminal cases against him are pending. Donald Trump was convicted on 34 felony counts of falsifying business records in May 2024 in New York. Special counsel Jack Smith filed criminal charges against Trump last year over his efforts to overturn his 2020 election loss to Joe Biden. However, as president-elect, Trump's criminal problems from the case now go away, BBC said. So, his team includes number one is John Thune, elected as the Senate Republican leader to succeed McConnell. And another one, Lee Geraldine, tapped to lead Environmental Protection Agency under Trump. Trump selects Mike Waltz as his national security advisor, and Trump picks government Christy Nolan to serve as a Homeland Security Secretary. Trump picks John Ratcliffe to be CIA Director. Trump picks former Arkansas government Mike Huckabee to be the ambassador to Israel. Trump taps conservative media pundit Pete Hegseth as a defense secretary. Trump taps Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy to lead Department of Government Efficiency. Trump selected Tesla SpaceX CEO Elon Musk along entrepreneur Vivek Ramaswamy to lead the newly established Department of Government Efficiency (DOGE), which aims to streamline federal operations, cut down on wasteful spending, and drastically reduce government bureaucracy. Trump's transition team confirmed the appointments, emphasizing the need for fresh entrepreneurial approach to running the government. And Trump also picks RFK Jr., anti-vaccine activist, for Health and Human Services Secretary. Trump hires Caroline Leavitt as White House Press Secretary. Trump names fossil fuel executive Chris Wright as Energy Secretary. Trump picks up Marco Rubio for Secretary of State. This is the most serious appointment towards China. Donald Trump recaptured the White House on Wednesday, November 5th, 2024, by securing more than 270 electoral college votes needed to win the presidency. The swearing in as the 47th President of the United States is scheduled to take place on Monday, January 20, 2025 in Washington, D.C. Now, China is thinking about the new team of Trump administration. Chinese leaders, bureaucrats across the country have been watching what are the people in the Trump's team. We know Trump has picked up US Congressman Mike Waltz as a national security advisor. Waltz, an outspoken critic of China, will craft the incoming administrative foreign policy. Trump announced his pick on Tuesday, hailing Waltz as a strong champion of My America First foreign policy agenda, who will be a tremendous champion of a pursuit of peace and through strength. Waltz has been a member of House China Task Force, which develops measures against threats posed by China. He also introduced bills aimed at countering Beijing's influence on world stage and has accused the countries of trying to usurp as a global leader. China's aggressive activity throughout the Indo-Pacific necessitates US action, the congressman said last year. On the one hand, Chinese think that Trump's personal team is still filled with more hawkish officials, especially those who are hawkish on China. If Trump wants to introduce any policy, there will be no obstacles in Senate, the House. That's roughly so. The situation is very serious to Chinese. But at the same time, there are two other things about previous leader Biden. Current Biden met Trump here Wednesday in the White House. In the next 4 years, Senate is completely out of control of him. He may really do something subversive. The Chinese use subversive. At the same time, everyone also pointed out that 4 years ago there was actually a continuity in the China policy from Trump to Biden. This time there is certain degree of continuity in politics from Biden to Trump. This confirms that there are irreconcilable contradictions between Republican and Democratic parties, including the establishment factions within the two parties and the Trump's non-establishment factions. But there is only one thing that they have continuity, that is China policy. Both are anti-China. They say China threat. So which is precisely a huge challenge to Sino-American relations and a great consequences. Trump merely about his personal team, as we have seen some names, because there is not much to talk about in terms of performance in the House of Representatives and Senate. Chinese observe the future of restricted democracy in the United States under Trump in the future? To what extent will the human world will be challenged and subverted? One is Mike Waltz. As we said, he was appointed as a national security advisor. Is very tough on China. The second one is Rubio, who is even tougher and is also on China's sanctions list. He may be considered as a Secretary of State. Then Rubio also encountered a problem, that is, he is on China's sanctions list. Will have to deal with China in the future. Trump intends to appoint a conservative TV host on Fox News as Secretary of Defense. The establishment doesn't know what to think of this person as Secretary of Defense. Chinese think if it's unheard of, but the person is loyal follower of Trump. Donald Trump's nomination of Congressman Matt Gaetz to be his attorney general. The congressman named Matt Gaetz, who is 42 years old, is completely non-monitoring faction in the Republican Party, an extreme figure. Another very conservative lady will be appointed as the Director of National Intelligence of the United States so far. At the same time, Elon Musk, who has been looking forward to Trump's future, may be appointed so-called Minister of Budget and Efficiency position, has never existed before. Chinese say Elon Musk is good at firing the people, so it is becoming increasingly difficult to a considerable number of US government officials, whether diplomats or will also be face the fate of being laid off, Chinese say. So Chinese are talking about the Trump's new team from different perspectives. Finally, what they think is the team is more and more powerful in attacking China. That is the serious seriousity of the team on towards China policy. That is the Chinese way of thinking now. Let us update what will Chinese think in the future about the actions of the Trump's new team. Thank you.
After watching this video, don't forget to give it thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon to get notified whenever we post new content. Your support means a lot and helps our team create more videos like this. Thanks for watching.